We are back in the jammers. Back in the gym. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy good morning. Alright, today we're gonna be working with the 110s for these rows. We're gonna do rows today, and then we're gonna do incline press. So we got 110 pounds for these rows. Last week I did 100s. So the only difference today is a 10-pound difference. So we should be able to get through these pretty well. I'm gonna definitely have to take breaks in between each arm to rest a bit and then get right back to it. Giving myself the day in between to rest. So train on Monday, rest on Tuesday, train on Wednesday, rest on Thursday, train on Friday. It should give me some leeway to lift heavier weights without feeling extremely sore the next day. I do feel pretty damn sore from doing legs on Monday, but I gave myself that day of rest, did some walking, no stretching, but it is what it is. Gotta get a mental habit of stretching every time. But hell yeah, we should be able to really get after it today, man. The only thing is my neck is a little stiff, probably from the way I was sleeping the last 2 days. So that's the only thing I have to be cautious about is my neck. Stiff as hell on my right side. So other than that, we are gonna get after it, man. We got the Thors, bro. 110 Thors. Let's see what today brings us. Ah, 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 ah. So it's probably today's trend. Probably 8 reps. Next set could be more, just because my nervous system isn't ready to pick this much weight up. But probably going to be in that 8 to 10 range for sure. Yeah, that shit was definitely a fucking challenge. These are some Thors. Some Thor hammers. Right now it's outside, it's real smoky. I wonder if there's all that smoke coming from California fires, or if it's just something in Florida or the Midwest coming down. But there's definitely, even in here, I can smell the smoke. It's like everywhere you are, you're not going to escape the evaporation. the burning of the smoke when I was out doing my warm up on the treadmill. I can, every time that door opened, there was a strong smell of it. So, kind of random, but let's see how these 110s go for the next set here.
Oh, pues yo me parece que okay. Yeah, right. Not so far gone. You need to step out with it. You what? Put your reps. Stand right here. Yeah, you. Five. Come on.
All right, my neck stiff as shit. Stiff neck head ass boy. All right. Ah, 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 ah. Losing some grip strength there. Ah, 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 ah. All right, last set. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Hell yeah. All right. We did this now. Now we're gonna go into, oh, we're gonna go into incline, but we're probably gonna do flat. Unless I use a Smith machine. Yeah, I use it to hold, to anchor myself. And we'll do the Smith machine if it doesn't get taken by the time I put these 110s back. Incline, unilateral. Probably gonna be doing 65, 70s, maybe 70s, but we'll see how I feel. With lifting these 110s, the weight of the 70s should feel significantly lighter, even for the incline. So that's what I'm hoping. But 65s are good, and they're still a challenge. Let's go with me. So hell yeah, 110s. Some fucking heavy ass weight, man. Some Thor hammers right there. So I'm definitely stoked on that one. Definitely amped up on that one. Alright, we're gonna be trying 70s here. Let's attempt the 70s. Ah. 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 Ooh. Hell yeah. 9 pepperonis. 9 pepperonis. Bop. 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 Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, you got 80s, 70s. I was pushing 10 reps. Want to be going more for the 8 range. So we're gonna be doing the 80s here. And hopefully that, although that 10 extra pounds will give me, forcing me to get more towards the 8 range, and then the 10 range. I felt like that set was a little bit too easy. So with the 80s, it should give me more of a challenge. And maximize the strength I want to perform here for the next 3 sets. So maybe I'll do 4 sets. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But 4 more sets. 80 is going for 8 reps. Really, really focusing on having that back nice and arched, having my upper back nice and planted on the backrest, and then making sure my feet are anchored, pressing through my feet, and then just going through my hand. And if I can do that each rep and focus on that, then I'll maximize the amount of strength I need to use to perform. So if I loosen up a little bit, then my strength is gonna go down. So the more I can keep myself stiff and strong as possible, the more weight I'm gonna exert, or the more weight I'm gonna push and exert out through my hand. Ah, 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 ah. That was a good set. 7 reps. It's like that. Fucking great set, man. So what I did there, since I was only able to do 5 reps, I believe that was, the negative, I was making that feel like that was a 6th rep. Now instead of pushing it up, I'm slowly bringing that shit down, making that my 6th rep, instead of trying to force myself to do a 6th rep, because there's no way in hell I was going to be able to do that. So I got 7 with my left, 5 with my right. Not too bad. Like I said, doing this stuff unilateral, it takes a lot of energy out of your body and your CNS to recover within the time you go on to the other side. So start with my right this time, and we're going to be at still pushing for that 8 range. Swear feet looks smoky here. So it wasn't just tweaking. I think there was some smoke in here, or I'm just tweaking. But it's definitely smoky as shit outside. All right. I think I'm gonna call that a wrap. Not really sure, but I did 4 on the right. Was it 5 on the left or 6? Either way, the amount of force I'm producing now is not that much, but I'll see how I feel after resting about 4 or 5 minutes here. But that shit was a fucking challenge. It felt good on my left side. My right side felt a little unstable. Because my neck is stiff, so my body can be producing less force on my right side than my left. But see how I feel. Might do one more set. But definitely, I'm at the end here. I'm feeling very fatigued. It's taking everything out of me. Suck me dry, bitch. But I sure I'm Metallica on. Sheesh. All right, now that's a wrap. I did 3 reps. Call it for that. Yeah, today was epic for sure. Yeah, that was overall a great training session, to be honest. Lifting 110s for those rows and lifting those 80s, even though those 80s at the end weren't performing the best. Shit, it's still a good amount of weight for me, man. Especially after coming back from not being able to do what's it called? A suitcase carry, I guess you would call them. Is holding the dumbbells out to your side. What was that, like a month and a half ago now, possibly? So, trained smart up until now to get to where I'm at again. And I'm going to keep pushing. Next week, I'm going to definitely use the 80s again, probably. And then next week will be flat bench. So maybe even maybe 85s. And then for the rows, I'm going to keep it at that weight. That's a good amount of weight. Don't need to keep pushing that. Really just focus on technique and max force out of each rep. But strength is coming back. That's what I want to do, is strengthen each part of the body individually and then get back into the barbell training like I've been saying. Because if I would have went straight back into barbell after that shoulder tweak, then my left side would have been weaker than my right. And then I would have been pushing uneven on both sides, 80% on one side and then 95 to 100% on the other. So now I'm just focusing on max effort on each side. So when it comes back to barbell training, both arms are firing at 100% instead of just one overcompensating than the other. So hell yeah, man. Great training session. It is smoky as hell outside. God is hotboxing Earth right now, smoking it up. So, oh man, but great session for sure. I enjoyed it. Listened to the Suicide Boy album twice, and then I listened to some Metallica to wrap it up. So, hell yeah, man. I'm gonna go do some sauna now. I'm going to sauna, loosen up my neck. So I've been sleeping on it pretty whack, I guess, for the last couple of days. Today's probably stiffer than it was on Monday. So get back to stretching as well, man. I need to stretch. The more I stretch, the better you feel. So you gotta stretch. You gotta flip and stretch, though.